Hello guys. Sorry if the volume's a touch lower than usual. I usually have it about 30, but I'm having a 20 this time just because of some extra stuff going on. So it's gonna be a little lower than normal, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to do games a bit more often in terms of like daily. Try to sneak them in a bit more just because I want to do more. Because I can do more. But let's see. We're gonna play. Thankfully, I did check. It did save this time. Thank God. This time we're playing Philly, the Eagles. Let's take a look at their roster. Eagles. One click behind me. Of course, they got McNabb. AJ Feely, he's, McNabb's the guy to look for. He's the big weapon here. Halfbacks, Deuce Staley, Buckhalter, Brian Westbrook. Westbrook becomes a beast, but Staley's the guy right now. I would think Staley's break tackle rating would be higher, but yeah, running back wise they're all right, but they're focused. John Ritchie's the guy for fullback. He's pretty good. Todd Pinkston, he's all. The receiving core before they got Terrell Owens, the receiving core was kind of average. Now that's weird. Freddie Mitchell, he actually had a lot better rating in Madden 04, but they gave him kind of the stick in this one. But Thrash and Pinkston, they're all right. I mean, they're all right, but none of them are like the number one receiver category. Chad Lewis is a very good tight end. Everyone else is kind of lacking. Fraley, he's an average center. Wilborn's a good guard. Williams, though, he's not good. Tackles, they got great tackles. They got Runyon's very good. Trey Thomas is 1 point behind him. They're both great. Defensive tackles, they're a 4-3 team. Corey Simon, he's very good. Darren Walker, he's a solid number 2. And Hollis Thomas is a good third stringer right there. Let's see. Derek Burgess, he's very good. Kalu, he's very good too. And Brandon Whiting's very. Oh, they got some good backups. Who's that? Jamal Green, yeah. Right, that's outside linebacking. They run a 4-3, so or a 46. They ran a 46 in Madden 04. Nate Wayne, he's a solid outside linebacker. Carlos Evans, he's average. They're very weak in the middle, though. This is something that's a weak spot for them. This middle. They got a good secondary though. Troy Vincent is awesome, even though he is a veteran. Bobby Taylor's great too. The rest of the guys, they're young, but they're not really up there yet. Michael Lewis is starting. He's below average. But Brian Dawkins is a legend. Look at that, 99 overall. Kickers, Akers, he's excellent. Punter, he's average. Alright, so we went through all that shit. Let's hop right into the game. And Fenron should be back because of the bye week, and he just missed one game, so.
Welcome to NFL Countdown. I'm Chris Berman. This Sunday afternoon, the Eagles soaring their way into the stadium. I think their huge defensive line is crucial for them here. They can just stop a running game cold. Facing them, we've got the Falcons, looking to ring their collective Liberty Bell. Each of them, their powerful blocking. Eagles, Falcons. Straight ahead.
All right, thank you, Chris, and welcome everyone to the Georgia Dome here in Atlanta. Dan Stevens here, along with my good buddy Peter O'Keefe. Peter, looks like we've got a good one in store for us.
Alright. I know this series is known for their great their presentation, and the presentation is awesome. I tried to play some of it, but But there's a reason why I have games at 3-minute quarters. It's usually because I like the games to be kind of fast. Because 5-minute quarters, they can take Now, there's been instances where me and Mike, we've played 5-minute quarters, and it actually didn't take that long to get through, like 40 minutes or so, but it's the quickest. But usually it'll take 50 minutes or even an hour. And I always felt like that was a bit long. I mean, every once in a while, I don't mind it. For a video, I think for certain videos, I think I don't. By accident, I can do it. I don't mind it. And also for maybe if it's a special occasion. But if I'm doing like something like this, I kind of want to get these things done at a pretty decent speed because they do take a decent amount of time, and I kind of want to daily schedule. Oh no, they did like a reverse or something at a decent speed, and I kind of want to, because they're pretty time committed. So, like for example, after I get done with this, I want to do a baseball franchise. Oh shit! Oh fuck! So I kind of have to. So I kind of have to keep things moving, so I have time for it, so I can move to it quickly. Because I want to get the baseball thing out during the summer when baseball's actually going on. After I do baseball, I plan on doing Madden 2001 for the PS2. After that, I think I'm going to have to do hockey at some point. And while I love playing hockey in the game, there's not really, I didn't grow up playing hockey, so I can't really say what I could be successful in, although I will say that I have played some hockey games as of late for sports game reviews, and there's quite a few that I dig a lot. Now, the only one I've been most successful in out of the ones I played was NHL 2K5. So I may do that, but I feel like I'm relying on a lot of 2K games for these. I kind of want to vary it a little bit, so we'll see. If not hockey, I'll do basketball again. I'll probably do NBA 2K11. I might do it for the PS2 that I did the review on, because I already have it. But I am tempted to do the PS3 version because the PS3 version is the one that gets all the credits and looks, and I kind of want to get involved in that, all in that. Oh, I could have had him. This was not my drive. Eagles are pretty good, so I am expecting a close game here. I haven't lost a game yet in the regular season. I did lose my first 2 games in the preseason. Oh, Max. This is perfect time to get Max. Oh, go, 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 go. Perfect. I can do that. Can get a sack. A sack would be nice because that will knock him back even further. There we go. I'm eating up the line. You know what, now I think about it, instead of cutting all these guys during free agency, I should have put them up on trade block, and I could have gotten something out of them. But oh well. First time going through this, I don't expect perfection. I'm gonna make some mistakes, but if I ever go back to this in the future with Atlanta, I'll know better. And I will probably. But there's so many sports franchise modes I want to get to at some point that I kind of want to. I don't want to return to a series. I'll return to one if like there's enough demand for it. Like once I ended the Madden 04 mode. Oh shit! I should have called fair catch. Oh shoot! I could have broken. Like Madden 04 with Jacksonville. As soon as I ended it, there was a few people that wanted a season 2. Asked if there was going to be a season 2. But yeah. Oh! I need to run the ball. Passing is not working this game. But however, Fenron. Is that how you pronounce it, Fenron? Or is it Fenron? Or Fenron? Or is the E silent? I don't really know. Oh, Musa. Go Musa. Musa's kind of becoming my savior, actually, because between Duckett being out for pretty much the whole season and Dunn being out forever, he's kind of becoming my saving grace because, you know, his overall's only 65, he's super young, and he's high in the right areas. Oh. And the thing is, I'm mobile. I move around. It's just, when I go to run with them, it's like everyone's playing zone, so I can't break it like I should be able to with a guy like Vic. Oh, Musa makes a catch. Try to score here. Alright, everyone's spread out. This is what I like about running out formations like this. Everyone's spread out, so it leaves lanes open. The only issue though is that, alright, I don't know about that. That seems a bit. I like that one. Oh, come on! Really? Alright, that's cheap. I mean, I know Vic isn't known for super accuracy, but that's just AI help there. I mean, good lord. I will say is I am playing on the default mode that comes with the game. So in the combination of that with a very good team, there's not really a whole lot of challenge. I mean, the games aren't super easy. I mean, I'm not dominating every single thing, but it is nice to be able to play the game and be able to cover it more fluidly without having to. Oh. The court's kind of becoming quite a help with me these last few games. gonna throw to O, but triangle. Aaron's playing zone all the time. Oh, Fenron, yes. Oh, there we go. There's the open lanes for Vic. And the computer hasn't been super easy. I mean, I've won the games, but they haven't really been super blowouts, really, because, I mean, I haven't been able to dominate like Vic like I should have. I'm not really running all over them. I mean, and with Vic, which I will give the AI credit. It does play zone a lot for Vic, so, max. I don't know, there's something satisfying about hitting that max. Maybe because when you hit it, the ball travels like a shit ton farther than when you get close to it. I will say though, in terms of running back thing, I will get Duckett back in the last two, by times for playoffs. So he's gonna come back for the last 2 games of the regular season. So we will see some more Duckett action. So I'm excited for that at least. Even though Dunn's gone, I don't really mind missing Dunn. I kind of like having Duckett. So once Duckett gets back, Smith will probably be on the bench, even though he will play still. Alright, let's... Yeah, with an interception. Oh, flag. Ah. Let's get him used to the ball. Let's feed him. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh. shit. There we go. You see, when I played the Falcons in Madden 04, I did it so that Dunn, Duckett, and Big all had 1,000 yards rushing. And I was kind of going to see if I could... Oh, yes, big boy, go, go, go! Oh! Speaking of that, but I was kind of hoping to do that with this game, but when Dunn getting hurt, and with Dunn getting hurt, I was like, okay, at least I still have Duckett. But then Duckett gets hurt. But then I made a trade for this guy. And even though I had to give up a second, third round pick, and plus third string running back I had zero interest in, it's worth it. I mean, he's helped the team a lot, and he's going to help them a lot. And he's been helping them a lot down the stretch here. Wow, I'm really getting used to hitting the maxes there. I will say, if you're playing on this mode, and the thing is, I haven't played this game before franchise mode. I only played this game a few times, so if you've played this a few times and you kind of got the hang of it, don't be afraid of upping the difficulty a level. I mean, if you're doing something like this and you're reviewing a franchise mode, you probably want to stick to easy just so that you can see all aspects of it. Ah. Nice. There we go. Oh. Oh man, he's really carrying the team here. There we go. Finally got that slide down. I wish slide was a different button than square. You have to really tap square to get the slide. It's doable, but I kind of like the idea of just pressing a button and he just slides. Finally getting a hang of running with Vic, though. Thank God, after halfway through the season, I finally get the... And it's weird, because when I practiced as this team a couple games, I was actually ran with them very well. But I think in franchise mode, they must up the AI a bit for certain players. Or something. See if we can get Musa over 100 yards rushing. Well, technically he's already had a 200-yard rushing game, but it was a simulated game though. Ah, he's got 100. Awesome. Apparently he's getting tired though, so we may have to. Should have just passed. Oh well. Get some field goal practice. I will say though, if you want a better simulation experience with 3-minute quarters, I never checked, but you may want to see if you can adjust the play clock so it fits better with 3-minute quarters, because you may be able to do more or something. It may make the play better, because then the computer may play at the same speed you are. And that's kind of thing with shorter games. If you could just have a couple good drives, you pretty much can shut out a team. So that's kind of the trick with it. Alright, they're gonna go for it. Right now. Why is Pirlo's price my fullback? Why is one of my Titans at the wideout position? That's weird. Okay, let's take the knees here. Alright. Alright, that should do it. Another win. Alright. watch that.
I'm Chris Berman. Welcome to ESPN's NFL Prime Time. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Texans edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. The Raiders
Oh man, Lions got butchered.
in first place in the AFC West. Corey Dillon stepped it up this week and gave his team.
I will say one day I will do the Lions in a game mode. Just because even though early 2000s they were very bad, I'm just very tempted to try to do something out of them.
Chad Pennington.
Chad Pennington.
On the move, he's going to run it. No, he's going to throw it. Nice grab. Goodbye. Touchdown. The Jets go on to win this by the final score of 22-16. Down in the deep south of Atlanta.
Oh wow, Vic did not do well. I'm passing at least.
In an NFC North matchup, we had the Vikings win their 4th game of the year. Down at Pro Player Stadium, we had the Dolphins come
Wow, Hurt is holding up with
Their opponents under 100 rushing yards in their win at Tampa. Jaguars, Ravens. Byron Leftwich gets his team out of trouble. Goes all the way to his own end zone, risks a safety, and a risky pass. Wow! Breathing room. The Jaguars win this one by the final score of 7-3. The Cowboys won at home and will stay home for next week's game when they meet the Bills. The Steelers won this contest but will stay at the first place in the AFC North.
that backs quarterback in them.
Played well despite the loss and showed us why he's ranked up at the top of the league. And in our final game, we had the Patriots come away victorious. So we're more or less at the midpoint of our season, things starting to take shape just a bit in our playoff race. Here's the men that have got my prime-time players game balls. If they get their way, we will see them come postseason. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studio. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Alright. Let's look at the Pro Bowl for my team. Nothing for Vic. Yusuf Smith is coming in there. Of course, they'll probably only take 3. And I don't know if I can top these guys. But we'll see. Sledginger up there with fullbacks for Detroit. No one was receivers for Atlanta? Good lord. Tight ends. Crumpler barely in there. Centers. Christie, he's making it. No one for guards, tackles. Whitfield. Kickers. Feely is in it, but he's kind of out of it here. No one for punters, defensive tackles. I will say it is much easier to navigate these than Madden's Pro Bowl. And plus, I like to see, and yeah, it just looks a little bit more organized. Detroit has quite a few Pro Bowlers in there, but for some reason my team is lacking them. Probably because we do 3-minute quarters. Ugh. Brooking. Man, Brooking needs to be higher than that. Green, he could make the Pro Bowl. Hall's barely up there. Same with Bronson. Yeah, kind of disappointing. See all those guys not get in. Alright, let's take a look. Giants are next. Priest Holmes still out. Manning's still out. Walker's still out. Mayberry's still out. Ah, well, this guy's new. They're Packers defensive end is out for 4 weeks. Tucker's still out. Power rankings. Yeah, TJ Duckett will be back in 5 weeks. So let's take a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 weeks. He'll be in the probably around the last 3 games, if my math is correct. 3 to 4. But yeah. So we'll have him towards the end of the regular season, and we'll have him for playoffs too. So Musa, Smith, and Duckett. Alright, but yeah, let's wait a sec, let's look at my, anything. I don't know how that works. In all honesty, I may have to do a little digging in that because I really want to know how that works. But yeah, we'll save this. Save franchise. But yeah, guys, good win. I imagine hopefully it'll continue against the Giants. But at this point, I can afford to lose a few games and I'll still be fine. I mean, I'm not chasing a perfect season, even though that would be pretty cool. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.